In the last few months, we've seen an undeniable trend toward longer, natural-looking wavy hair. And this is quite different from anything we've seen in recent years. For the past decade, women have worked very hard to get a super straight, low-profile look to their hair. But what we're seeing emerge now is a look that has a bit more volume and a wave that softly undulates with just a hint of curl. This is not the firm perm or the body wave of the 70s or 80s. It's a soft, natural movement that we call the beach wave. It's reminiscent of the look and feel you get after stepping out of the ocean, and the hair forms loose, undefined, soft waves. And this is what has led to the creation of the beach wave. The concept is to provide this soft undulation in a way that will last for several months, allowing those who get the service the ability to simply shampoo and naturally dry or use a gentle diffuser to produce this soft wave movement. Well, in the next 20 minutes, James Gartner, PRAVANA's wonderful artistic educator and wave specialist, will walk us through all the elements of creating and maintaining the beach wave by PRAVANA. So let me introduce to you Mr. James Gartner.
Thank you for inviting me to demonstrate to all our viewers this exciting new salon service. I can't believe the number of clients that I have come into my salon literally on a daily basis asking how they can get this soft, smooth, sensuous look to their hair without having to use curling irons or other thermal tools or styling products to achieve it. And once clients in my salon see other clients getting the service and the results, forget it, they all want it. What PRAVANA has done in creating the beach wave is to provide a quick and easy service that enables our clients to quite literally get up in the morning, shampoo their hair, dry it naturally, and lightly brush through it to achieve this smooth, sensuous look. And one doesn't have to go far beyond the fashion pages of the latest magazines or red carpet premieres to see this sensuous look on everyone from Jessica Biel, Lauren Conrad, Vanessa Hudgens, to Scarlett Johansson. Now, we have a way to achieve it in a way that provides beautiful, soft waves that last without damaging the hair, as would be the case with traditional perms or other waving products or tools. So let me get started on demonstrating exactly how to perform this service and how to market this exciting opportunity to your salon clients. As always, our first step is to have a brief consultation with our client. In this process, we will assess the condition, the texture of the hair, and establish if the hair has had any previous chemical services. While the beach wave is an extremely gentle product, it is a chemical service and should only be applied to hair and scalp that is in healthy, competent condition. I would like to introduce my first model, Ashley. Ashley has beautiful, long, layered hair, but is lacking body and movement. To prep, we've went ahead and cleansed her hair with PRAVANA's clarifying sulfate-free shampoo. This invigorating cleanse will remove any medication or mineral deposits in the hair, creating a blank canvas for our work. After shampooing, we went ahead and towel dried and combed her into 3 sections. We've elected to use our exclusive wave blocks. These are fantastic for producing the wave pattern that we're looking for. And here's how we'll start. We'll go ahead by taking a vertical section down the center of the nape. We're going to distribute this straight out from where it lives, 90 degrees. And we're going to thoroughly comb through the hair. Now what we'll do with our wave block is we'll go ahead and open it where it has its slotted end. We're going to place the hair inside the slot of the wave block, and we're going to pull this wave block all the way to the ends. Once we reach that port, we're going to go ahead and start to roll this inwards, being sure to make sure that the ends are inside of the wave block. Now keep in mind, the amount of tension you place on the rod is the amount of curl pattern you will achieve. So we'll go ahead and roll this in towards the center. And once we have that, we're going to go ahead and secure it with a pick. We can stick this straight through the center of our exclusive wave block. And now we will do the same thing, just on the other side. Again, 90 degrees straight out from where it lives. We're going to pull this straight out. And then we're going to begin to roll it in towards the center. I like to roll it a little bit first, and then I like to pull the ends into our wave block. This just helps us with our rolling to eliminate any layers that might fall out. We're going to roll this in towards the center. And once again, we're going to secure it into place with a pick. hairs that may fall out, when you get to that point, just go ahead and place them back in, being sure to control those ends as you do so. By putting this pick in towards the center, it's leaning against the head and controlling the direction of this wave block, so that way it's nice and snug and in place. We'll follow the same pattern with this next section. Work on our last top section. This is going to actually blend the sides and the back into place. We have a center part here. This will cover that and it'll help blend in the sides as well, and it'll also give a little bit of volume on the top. Now we're working on our top section. So what we'll do is we'll go ahead and drop this down. We're still going to take the same diagonal sections, and we're going to have 3 rods in this section here. Again, we're pulling this down and towards the face, but we're going to do something a little bit different with this section. We're actually going to go ahead and wrap this upwards, and I'll demonstrate that for you. Take our wave block. Now instead of rolling under, we're going to be rolling upwards. Now the reason we're wrapping this in an upwards motion is because when this is unwrapped, after the process is complete, it will actually start to push the hair this way. It'll connect with the bottom pieces and it'll continue that waving motion all the way throughout the hair, creating that soft, sensuous undulation. We're now ready for our application process, but before we begin, we'll go ahead and take cotton and we'll place it around the hairline. This simply protects the client's face from any seepage of the reforming lotion that may occur. We'll go ahead and tuck this underneath our wave blocks, back behind the ear, and we'll continue this into the nape. We'll repeat this on the other side. Again, tucking it under the wave blocks, behind the ear, and back through the nape. And we'll just tie it into a little bow in the back here. Beautiful. All right, now what we'll do is we'll take a pin and we'll go ahead and poke the top of our reforming lotion. Once you've done that, we'll go ahead and put gloves on. From here, we'll go ahead and start in the most resistant area, usually in the nape. And what we'll do is we'll go ahead and apply our solution, being sure that we saturate both the bottom and the top of the wave block. It's always a good idea to gently lean the head and tilt it backwards, so this way you have visibility in all your areas. Okay, and once you've completed each rod, let's just go ahead and do a once-over on all of the rods. Once the application of the reforming lotion is complete, set a timer and check the hair every 5 minutes. As a general guide, for virgin hair, process for 15 to 20 minutes. For color-treated hair, process for 10 to 15 minutes. And for highlighted hair, check the highlighted strands every 3 to 5 minutes. Since there's been a lot of interest in the Beach Wave service, and we've received so many questions, I would like to sit down with Pravana's marketing manager, Bethany Kirshner, to answer some of these questions.
Well, we're so happy to have you here, James.
It's a pleasure to be here.
Great. Well, while Ashley's processing, we wanted to take some time and answer a few questions. We've had a ton of interest in this Beach Wave service, and people have actually emailed in some questions they have.
Great.
So our first one is,